Hey guys, welcome back to Saturday Night Sit Down, where we talk about love, marriage, money, and everything in between. I'm your host, Chami Pinnock. If this is your first time of joining me, you are very, very welcome. And for those of you that keeps coming back every weekend, guys, you are the best. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, please do consider subscribing because when you do, you help me to promote my channel and also you won't miss out on any of my videos whenever I upload a new video. And also guys, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I am sure you will find one or two videos that will be of interest to you. Thank you so much. On today's episode, guys, I am talking on the topic obesity, the causes of obesity and the dangers of obesity. So without wasting your time, guys, let's dive right in. Welcome back, guys. Now straight into the topic for today. When it comes to the topic of obesity, some scholars will argue that obesity is a long-term condition, while others will argue that obesity is a lifestyle choice. However, for me, I believe that obesity is a lifestyle choice and not a long-term condition. Leave me a comment below if you think differently. Now, let's start with obesity. What is obesity? Obesity is a term that is used to describe excess body fat. It is defined in terms of a person's weight and height, or his or her body mass index, which is also called BMI for abbreviation. Now, a person with a BMI of over 30 is classified as being obese. If you want to know how to calculate your BMI to see if you're overweight or obese, there are free BMI calculator apps on iOS and Android app that you can download on your smartphone. All you need to do is just put in your height and your weight and the app will do the rest for you. Okay, now according to statistics in the UK, 1 in 4 adults and 1 in 5 children between the age of 10 and 11 are obese, and by 2050 half of the UK population will be obese. In America, that figure will be higher, and also in some part of Africa as well. Now let's look at some of the dangers or risk of obesity. Obesity can lead to a number of serious and potentially life-threatening conditions, such as type 2 diabetes, coronary heart diseases, stroke, infertility, and certain types of cancer. Obesity can also affect your quality of life and can lead to psychological problems such as depression, low self-esteem, low sexual desires, and performance in the bedroom. As a man, when you are obese, with a very big belly, your manhood will go into a hiding place and you won't be able to perform very well in bed. And also, you won't be able to climb on top of your wife or your girlfriend because of your belly. Your belly would just occupy the whole place. And your manhood as well won't be able to find the right hole. Your weight on top of your woman is another one completely. Even if you want to do it from behind, your belly will still be in the way. So it becomes a big problem in your matrimonial home. Your wife or your girlfriend wouldn't want to have sex with you anymore because sex that is supposed to be something enjoyable now becomes a painful experience for the woman. Also, as a woman, when you are obese or you are too fat, it becomes a problem, especially in the bedroom. Sometimes your man just wants to, just fling you and turn you and twist you some, just throw you up on the bed. When you are too fat or too big, like, in this part of the world, they don't use the word fat, but in Africa, using the word fat is acceptable. So when you're too fat or you're too big, it's so difficult because you're just there on the bed. It's so difficult for you to even lift your legs up. So the only thing you can do is just, the missionary style. And men of these days, they want a bit of, varieties. They want, the back one, the side one, the 360. They want all the doggy doggy, all the styles. So when you are obese as a woman, it becomes an hindrance to your sex life. And then that can lead your husband as well to go outside, because then it becomes too much work for the man. Because imagine if you're big and you're fat, then the man would have to, try and lift your leg up. Everything becomes, too much effort. And the man would just literally just give up. They won't even bother trying, because it's too much work for them to handle. And also for the men as well, when you're obese, your belly is too big, you're just too big belly everywhere. Like I said, it prevents the woman from really, enjoying sex with you, especially when you're so overweight and you climb on top of that woman. When you lie on top of that woman, you are literally, suffocating the woman. Your weight alone on top of that tiny little woman is too much that the woman, it's a turn off completely for a woman. So she wouldn't want to have sex with you anymore. And as time goes on, when a woman needs a sugar wars grease, she will go out there and get it from somewhere else. And when you as a man can't get some couscous as well, psychological problem kicks in, because you will be depressed if you can't offload some of your whole milk. Okay, now let's look at some causes of obesity. In most people, obesity is caused by eating too much and moving too little. Okay, now take note, I said most people, because there are some medical conditions that can cause obesity, which I will touch on as we go on. Now, our modern lifestyle are also causing more people to be obese. For example, changing work patterns, using technology, changes in the portion size of our food, all contributes to making us gain weight. Now, let's look at lifestyle choices. Obesity does not just start overnight. It develops gradually, from poor diet and lifestyle choices. For example, eating processed or fast food that are high in fat always or too often is one of the major causes of obesity. Also, not eating fruit and veg is also a cause of obesity. Drinking too much alcohol, because alcohol contains a lot of calories and heavy drinkers are often overweight. Also, eating larger portions than you need can cause obesity. Comfort eating as well can cause obesity. Some people will eat a lot when they are stressed. Some people will eat a lot, when they are heartbroken. Some people will eat a lot when they are bored, and some people just eat because they love food. Now, unhealthy eating that runs in the family and lack of exercise and physical activities is also an important factor related to obesity. Now, like I said earlier on, that there are some medical conditions that causes obesity. So medical conditions such as underactive thyroid glands and Cushing syndrome can cause one to gain weight. And there are also some medication, medicines that are used to control asthma, medicines that are used to control epilepsy, diabetes, and medicines that are used to control depression can also cause weight gain. But these can all be maintained with little lifestyle changes. There are also some rare genetic conditions that can cause obesity. And that's why sometimes you hear some people say that obesity, runs in their families. But there is no reason why most people cannot lose weight. Okay, in most cases, when obesity runs in the family, it may be due to environmental factors such as poor eating habits that they have learned during their childhood days. The cause of obesity have been debated extensively, but it seems to come down to the fact that in present day society, people are moving less and eating more, more than they did 50 years ago. 50 years ago, we used to eat, traditional local foods. We used to eat foods that are prepared in the home, but today we have moved completely away from that, and we've moved towards, consumption of, mass produced, high calories, processed foods, and foods that are delivered in larger quantities with high calories value. If you are overweight, you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position of developing, type 2 diabetes. You're putting yourself from in a dangerous position from developing type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, high cholesterol, infertility, depression, low self-esteem, and even some certain types of cancer. You can look after your health and lose weight by doing simple lifestyle changes, such as eating less, eating healthier foods and balanced diet, eating smaller portion size of food, doing regular exercise, and stop drinking if you are a heavy drinker. Now, all of this you can achieve by doing it little by little. Like I said earlier on, obesity doesn't just start overnight. It's a gradual process. So also is losing weight. It won't happen overnight, but little lifestyle choices and little lifestyle changes over time will give you a great result and a good health. Okay, guys, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for taking your time, spending your time with me on my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you like this content, guys, please do not forget to like this video. And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please, guys, do consider subscribing. When you do, you just help me to promote my channel, and also you won't miss out on any of my uploads. That's it from me, guys. Till next week, Saturday, I remain your host, Chami Pinnock. Thank you so much. Bye now. Bye. Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.